You built your walls higher, became an expert at, "I'm fine." You smiled through the pain because crying felt like failure. You mistook endurance for strength. You became fluent in the language of, "I'm fine," even when your soul felt anything but. You mastered the polite smile, the subject change, the quick exit. You mistook numbness for peace, believed that feeling nothing meant you were safe. But safety without feeling is just a prison made of absence. You normalized the ache, believed this was just how you were wired, that feeling was optional, that your true self was too risky to awaken. You equated vulnerability with danger, believed that being open meant you were exposed. So, you armored up even when you were alone, even when your heart was yearning to be touched. But what if the numbness you've been carrying wasn't peace? What if it was a plea, a signal from the part of you that got overwhelmed, that needed space to breathe and feel again? You fear what happens if you stop. If the numbness ends, will the pain end too? Will you be overwhelmed? That underneath, feeling again means you were never strong enough? You've worn the label of strong like a badge, not realizing it was also a cage that kept you from showing your pain, from being truly seen and supported. You've learned that being needy meant being burdensome. So, you numbed, you distanced, you buried the feelings so deep. You forgot they were yours. The truth is, the numbness itself is the exhaustion, the performing, the numbing, the constant management of how you appear. It's what's draining you. You've been told to hold it together, to keep it together. But what if holding it together is what's keeping you apart from connection, from peace, from yourself? You've spent so long being the character everyone wanted. You've almost forgotten what it feels like to just be. To exist without a script, without needing to manage the feeling of being numb. What if letting yourself feel isn't danger? What if it's the bravest act of self-respect you can offer? What if it's the first step towards real aliveness? You are not too fragile. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means having feelings, having a right to exist with a full range of emotion. Real peace, real connection, isn't built on your performance of numbness. It's built on your presence, exactly as you are, messy, complex, and whole. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about integrating it, making peace with the part of you who learned to shut down, and giving her permission to rest, to feel, to be held. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to take up space without apology. You are allowed to feel. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you that feeling was weakness. It's about coming home to yourself. You don't have to hold it anymore. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be perfect. You can start right where you are, honoring the part of you that's been waiting to awaken. Start listening again, to your body, to your boundaries, to that small voice that whispers, "This doesn't feel right." It's time to stop normalizing what harms you and start honoring what heals you. You are worthy of love exactly as you are, not for the act you put on, but for the beating heart beneath it. Not for your performance, but for your presence. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about rewriting the story, not to forget the pain of numbness, but to understand its role and reclaim your power to feel. The numbness you carried was never yours alone to bear. It was a natural response to overwhelm placed upon you by life's turns. And now, it's time to lay it down. You are not broken. You are human. You are complex. You are worthy of love, support, and gentle healing, exactly as you are. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. Sometimes the deepest wounds are the quietest. For a gentle guide to help you identify, understand, and begin to heal these hidden parts of yourself, explore the link in the description.